Yes, say what you say. I can ground pound all day, especially laid with a pretty face, small waist. I'd rather stand here, share your space with you. College high, movie tie, I wanna lie with you. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm the truth. Get my full mount, side mount, what do? I wanna take you, controlled by the wrist. We can go rounds 3, 4, 5, 6 in the clinch. Yeah, we in the clinch, baby. Best believe me, we in the clinch. You and I, we in the clinch, baby. Say what you say. Oops, of all that? Yeah, yes, up, off, that. Hit the Tyson bell. You know what? It's Monday. You know, we're going to have to start saying it's Monday. We got to come up with a Monday because Mondays usually sucks, okay? We know Taco Tuesdays. Tuesdays are the worst, and we try to make that lively, but Mondays is bad. Hold on, the intro. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the don't. All right, man, look at who we have here. Tyrese, what's going on with you? Common Man. What's going on? Gee. Who else we got? Mr. Horse. All right, man. Oh, first, I want to say this. Hit Tyson Bell. Hey, let's let the light in. AJ Johnson, Ezel from Friday. We all know him as Ezel from Friday. Fall the drip on House Party. I mean, I got the hookup all over. He passed away late last night. What a funny guy. And just one of those guys that's a staple in our culture, especially, I mean, an entire era, okay, with the Friday movie and stuff like that. But God, what a funny guy. Even with Dr. Dre, him playing Eazy-E and all those things, I think that's the first time I've ever seen him. I mean, what a guy. No war room without me. What's going on, Jay Cooley? Let's tell AJ Johnson, we love you, boy. Hit the Tyson bell 10 times. Man, rest in power, my man AJ Johnson. We love you. Before we get to 200 people in here, a few little stories I have for you guys real quick. One, I want to say, yeah, man, yeah, Sante, that's terrible. I mean, it's just really terrible. Only 55 years old too. He had a massive heart attack. We don't know, you know, I know he had suffered a stroke couple years ago. I'm not gonna, I don't know enough. I hate talking when I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay. But I do know he had a massive heart attack. So yeah, he was delivered to the hospital and he already transitioned when he got to the hospital. All right. So let's let the light in for AJ Johnson. Man, that guy was extremely funny. So you can't help but to smile. I'm going to watch Friday today. Can't help but to laugh. Let's bring the light in for him. I want to say this too. I'm done. Quote Manny Pacquiao. Yeah. Let's say this too. A quick little stories. One story. You know, a source spoke to me last night. All right. And this source says, we already spoke about this. It's okay to talk about it. We don't have 200 people in here yet. So this source says to me, ShowBizz, you know, when I give you information, I'm giving you information so you can break it. Okay. Break the story. How you guys feel about that? He said, you know, when I tell you something, you know, other outlets, other media outlets, other platforms and stuff are breaking the story when it was supposed to be you. And no video. And let me break this down for this source once again and for all of you guys, okay? I am of a culture and of a time, a demographic where if you tell me something, it's just a conversation. Wait a minute, community. Wait a minute. If you tell me, good morning from Vegas, much love to you. I should be there soon enough. If you tell me something, it's confidential. I ain't no snake. If you tell me something, it's confidential, bro. It's a conversation unless you say to me, ShowBizz, please repeat this on your channel. If you don't say that, I ain't saying shit. It's like, and that's the caramel macchiato. Correct, bro. You got to say this, and when you do, there's people who said that. Yo, ShowBizz, I'm giving this to you to repeat it. And I say, are you sure? So from here on out, any source, I know y'all watch me every morning and stuff like that, just to let y'all know, all of you guys, if y'all tell me something, follow that up with, so please, repeat this for us. Okay? That's just, bro, I don't run saying shit. I don't run saying nothing, honestly. And I don't just do this for views either. You guys know this. I don't just do this for views. I do this for the culture. If I just did this for views, my entire ShowBizz the Morning podcast would be in 5 different segments as 5 different videos. I just lump it all together and get one lump of views. I'll break it up in different. If I wanted the view count, man, I will break all of, because we go through different subjects. I'll break all these up in different videos. I'm talking about now, if I break a section and make a little video, okay, that's because not enough people seen that part, and I can tell in the comments because not a lot of people watch it to the end. So I grab a late part and I but I'm just talking about I would do 5 separate, totally different videos. And then I'd do a live stream if I want to do it for views. All right. So yeah. Anywho, what else we got? I was going to say this too. Oh, another story. How many of you guys remember the story? Almost 10 minutes. We almost have 200 people in here. Everybody hit the like button so we can get 200 people in here. But real quick, everybody, yeah, jab the like and hit subscribe button. Thank you so much, BK. Loose lips sink ship. You ain't lying. I've seen loose lips do worse. Sink ships. I'm talking about a ship still floating, but looked popped. Just one eye. He'd rather been sunk. Anywho, that was a dark place. Listen, well, it's going to get darker. Remember that story when I was talking about when I was a kid and the guy pulled the gun out on me for my coat? How many of you guys remember this story? I just want to see how many of you guys are, actually in the building right now in the war room. How many of you guys remember that story? Some stick-up kid tried to get me for my coat just because I embarrassed them earlier that day at school. How many of you guys remember that? Me. Good. Okay, so I was getting a lot of emails and DMs about Black Sun. Black Sun was in the chat room, in the war room that day. And it happened in Black Sun's hood. And I got a lot of, rightfully so. I'm not hating. Rightfully so. Many of you were like, hey, where was Black Sun? Y'all supposed to be boys. I get it. Let me tell you where Black Sun was. And let me tell you, I didn't tell the rest of the story. Okay, Black Sun didn't ask me to repeat this. I'm just getting a lot of DMs about it. You remember? Okay. So, listen. This is how the rest of the story went. All right. You say you're going to have to listen. Yeah, it happened in Black Sun's hood. He wasn't there. And I never told him. I didn't tell him. Okay. But a couple days later, I was walking through my hood. All right. Neighborhood. Hood is just overly done. My neighborhood. All right. I'm walking through. And I see Black Sun sitting on what we call was the green thing. You shouldn't sit on it because of radiation and the electricity. You can really get sick. But we used to all sit on it, flip off of it. Just kids, knuckleheads. He was sitting on it. Black Sun was sitting on it. And next to him was one of the guys who grabbed my coat. Not the one with the gun, but one of the guys who grabbed my coat. And Black Sun was sitting with him. And Black Sun looked at me. Because he's on top of the hill, he looked at me and said, "Show, what's up?" And I said, "What's up?" And I see him sitting next to the dude. But he didn't know But I saw that dude lean over with the gully mouth to Black Sun. Like, I didn't hear what he said. And Black Sun leaned over and then he looked at him with a frown. And then he said, "Hey, yo, Show, man, what's up, man?" Like, he looked at him like, "What? Hey, yo, Show, what's up, man? How things going?" I said, "Man, I'm good. I'm good." And I start walking over there. And then, we just chopped it up for a little bit. And I looked at dude, but I didn't say anything. And Black Sun was talking to me and I went on. I thank Black Sun for that. He don't even know what he did. From then on, I didn't have any issues with him. You got to understand, Black Sun had the street credibility. I was not street whatsoever. I played football. They knew me as an athlete. And a lot of those street guys didn't want it because of how physical I was athletically. But I wasn't a street guy, right? I was in the hood, but I wasn't of the hood. When that little whatever sidebar they had, that was it. Everything went. So Black Sun actually did how much he repped me. Like, Show, what's up, man? Like, that helped. So Black never did anything, like, he didn't really know. But okay. All right, let's get to the show. Let's get to the show. All y'all like, do you guys get what I mean? And that's the caramel macchiato. Like, love the green box days. Oh yeah, yeah, right. Now, Black Sun never touched him, but he didn't have to. Black Sun was doing stuff over there. Respect. Yeah, that's what he was doing stuff over there. So when Black Sun was like, "That's my boy," you know what I mean? That was it. It just went away. He cut off the cloth. Yeah, it was just over. Hit the like, man. Everybody, please hit the like button. All right, man. Look, you guys ready for the show? Let's get to the show. Everybody hit the like. Hold on. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Our favorite part of the day. Hit the like.
Hit the like. Your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Huh? You got what? You want it again? You want it again?
Hit the like. Your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Yeah, hit the like. So look, let's get on with the show. Black Sun was Doughboy and ShowBizz was Trey. Basically, exactly. Black Sun was Doughboy and exactly. So let's go. All right, Victory has defeated you. Oh yes. So Manny Pacquiao. He's running for president. Now, Manny Pacquiao said, and he's accept his candidacy for president. He accepted what yesterday, a couple of days ago. Hit the Tyson Bell for Black Sun. Oh, 100%. Yeah, he accepted his candidacy for presidency. We do recall Manny Pacquiao stating that he's going to make his decision on coming back to fight Ugas in a rematch, along with his decisions with everything else politically. If he runs for president, that's it. He's not coming back to fight Ugas. Remember that? For the community. Thank you so much, DP. Remember that? If he makes that decision for president, he's not coming back to fight Ugas. He can't. Right? You can't be running for president and then in the ring. It's just, you can't do that. I mean, you got a presidency, that's huge, right? Manny Pacquiao did say in his speech when he accepted the president being a candidate for presidency out there in the Philippines, he did say in his speech that he's a fighter in the ring and out. So I'm sure I can't speak the language or understand the language. But I'm sure it was extremely passionate. I need to get the translation of that entire thing because it sounded passionate. His face, he looked like he was in a stare down. Pacquiao, hey, look, Philippines, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't know what he was saying, okay? And you guys wanted him, according to the report, wanted him to be president for a while, all right? You guys got somebody very tough. You know that. When I saw his face while he was talking and was talking about his religion, right? He was talking about, though, because I heard him say God a few times and a few things like that. He was talking about the poor. He was extremely passionate. That's where he should be. Manny Pacquiao, what a fighter. And it seems like fighting for his country goes along with, it's going to I think it's going to satisfy him, the warrior spirit he has in the ring. You know, fighters if you're a warrior, if you're a fighter, it doesn't just mean physically. You can be a fighter as a parent fighting for your damn kids. How many of you guys got a mom who's a flat out lioness? My mom was definitely that. Love you, Mom. 3 boys, in just not the best living environment. All right. My mom was holding her son's hands, a complete lioness. Right? She'll bite your head off. It didn't matter if you were a thug or the police. My mom, her number one priority was to be a warrior and protect her kids, her mom, her whole family. So if you're a fighter, there's many ways you can fight, many wars you can fight. And Manny Pacquiao, it was seen that this can satisfy that. All right. I'm happy. Hit the Tyson bell for Pacquiao. I am happy. Victor has defeated. Oh, yes. I wonder, why would you shoot him on before throwing him for the blood? Happy belated birthday to the Biz. Thank you so much, man. You know me. I'm a very private person. I did tell my members, that it was my birthday, over the weekend. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Victory, for wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you so much. A lot of stuff happened though, but mostly great things. Okay. As far as what impacted me personally were great things. So thank you so much. Well, no, certain things did impact me, but that wasn't so great. But at the same time, my family and how we celebrated my birthday was amazing. James West, thank you so much. Hit Tyson Mill. Let's see. It'll be dope to be Prez and world champ though. Yeah, that would be dope. But he did it. He did it. Okay. This is unprecedented anyway. No pun. It is. Right? You have a boxer become president. Okay. You ain't seen the likes of that. And this ain't even comparable, but you ain't seen, I guess it kind of is. Arnold Schwarzenegger coming from the Terminator now to being the governor of California. It's like, that is a huge accomplishment. This guy you laughed when he spoke, and that's a damn shame. You shouldn't. That's ridiculous. But now and became governor. Wow. Okay, and then went back to the movies. Now, that dude's amazing. The guy goes from Terminator to yakety yak, don't talk back, and president. And governors. That's it. Manny Pacquiao coming from a malnourished, poor isn't the word, on the streets of the Philippines to maybe the greatest champion we've ever seen, arguably, right? One of the greatest fighters. Many think pound for pound he is. All right, best of an era and era. I changed it, era. And then now he's running for presidency in his own. You cannot put a country on your back more than what he's doing, right? Hit the Tyson bell. But George Washington, I don't know. It's hard to put a country on your back more than Duterte is running for VP. With his successor, hoping to avoid an ICC probe over the extrajudicial murder of suspected drug dealers. His Senate rating is on the top as reform candidate. Watch that Ali doc. I got you. I'll watch it. I didn't watch it. I'll watch it. Yesterday we were just having a good time. But dog, y'all laughing at. I'm not being funny. That's real. This guy and go all the way. That's real. So look, wait, from Olympian to Terminator to then again, that's ridiculous. What up, Biz in the chat? What's going on with you? Okay, so the question is, Barack could have been a lightweight champ. What is this? Can we, all right, go ahead. Go ahead. Y'all obviously, I'm trying to be serious about the news. Y'all go ahead, get y'all stuff off. Go ahead, dog. Go ahead, dog. Reagan, yeah, I know, actor. Go ahead. It's partially my fault. The war room is just bananas. Okay, so listen, can we get back? All right, let's get back. We're falling off. Let's get back. So, a new member. Boy. See, I can't even trust a new member. I'm thinking you're about to come in like yakety yak. Don't talk about it. So listen. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Right, bro. Come on, man. All right. So, what does that mean for Elder True Spence and Ugas? Doesn't Ugas have a WBA mandatory coming up? I've read somewhere that Ugas has a WBA mandatory. We have a lot to cover, and we already 20 minutes. We are terrible. Let me see. Mandatory. Yeah, he does. He does. Who is it again? Who is it? Yeah, Rip AJ Johnson. Yeah, Black Sun. We did that, man. We had a 10 bell, everything. Black Sun, we were just talking about you too, brother. Who is it? Oh, Stanonis. However you say it. Yeah, that's right. That is his mandatory. Okay. But becoming unified trumps mandatory. Unification fights. Elder True Spence wants that smoke. Yordanis Ugas wants that smoke. Did you guys see my video on Elder True Spence and his eye recovery? You guys want to check that out again? Is it still there? Let's look at it here. Let's look at it on my hold on real quick. I don't know if you guys seen it. I hope you guys saw it. But I just want to show you guys something. Let me show you something here. Say what you say. Where Elder True Spence. Okay, so let's do this. Let me share. I'm still not fast with this. I apologize. Okay. Actually, if I can mute this, that'd be great. Oh, I did. All right, so everybody. All right, man, look. Here we go. This is what he put on his story. You see that? Look at his eye right there. Look at his eye. I want you guys to do me a favor, okay? Look at his eye. Elder True Spence is saying practically, I'm back. Hit the Tyson Bell. All right? Look at his eye. Not the little emoji eye either. I don't know why he did that. Like, arrow, jeez. But look at his eye, okay? Now, can we drop the whole fake the eye injury thing? That's the dumbest, most pathetic thing in the world at this point. Just say it's pathetic. All of you who are saying that he ducked, that he faked the eye injury, say I'm pathetic. Bro, look at that. Now, what did he do? Did he create old blood and put it in the corner of his eye? Did he create old blood that I'm pretty sure covered up this much of his eye? And it recessed back here. Did he create old brownish blood? Did he put that in his eye and do that too? All right. Now, B-Hop is pathetic. He was being pathetic. Okay. But he did say that he wanted proof. So I guess not. But I know people, once again, not really looking at the fact that the video is inverted. So he's not driving. Okay. So he's on the passenger side. Can you give my daughter Jewel a 10th B-Day shout out? Jewel, you are Jewel. Hit the Tyson Bell. Happy birthday, baby. 10. That's beautiful, man. I wish you got a lot of life ahead of you. Life is a beautiful thing. Your father, a beautiful man. Okay. He supports this channel very much. So happy birthday to Jewel. Everybody say happy birthday to Jewel. ShowBizz investigator. Not so much. It's just obvious. You don't have to be an investigator. It's just obvious. Okay. Boom. His eye was hurt. This guy would not give up. This guy would not give up having the biggest fight of his life. And then Manny Pacquiao, he also believed. That's the funny thing about everybody saying that he faked it. Manny Pacquiao believes it. Most people who say that he faked it is either Elder True Spitz hater, or Manny Pacquiao huge fan. Now, for the haters, I can't do nothing with you. But the Manny Pacquiao huge fans, the person that you are taking up for, he believes it. Don't be that much of a fan that you're more Manny Pacquiao than him. Manny Pacquiao was like, wow, that is terrible. I hope you recover. The eye, having an injury to your eye as a boxer is ridiculously bad. A Brock hit arrow with the left hook. See? Okay? ShowBizz, dude, good morning. Much love to you, American. Please go to busr.com/ShowBizz. Place bell on your favorite fights. Let me see what you have to say. Biz, I remember several times my eye looked like that after going to the strip club. All right. Okay. Either way. I'm done, dog. So let's forget the eye. Forget the eye. Either way, Elder True Spitz want that smoke with your daughter Zugas. He wants that smoke back. I think that's a natural fight to make, right? The dude. I think that's a natural fight to make. So, all right. So Showtime Sean Porter, he said that Showtime Sean Porter has said that he will knock out Terrence Bud Crawford. What say you? God damn. Showtime Sean Porter said that he will knock out Terrence Bud Crawford. What say you? Go. Go. No, man. Okay. What else? That strip club, dog. That is ridiculous. Errol Spence left. Look, cap. All right, you think it's cap. Now listen, because I'm only going to talk to you. Okay? I'm only going to talk to you because obviously the war room lost it. All right. Yeah. All right, everybody, I believe it. Okay, facts. There you go. The war room's back. Good. Might win, but no KO. Okay, everybody's back. Stephen Ross, thank you so much. Everybody's back. All right, because this is falling off the rails. So look, Showtime Sean Porter said that he'd knock out Crawford. Y'all saying cap. Okay. Do y'all think Terrence Crawford would knock out Showtime Sean Porter? I can see it happening. See? How about, what say you about Terrence Crawford? Not possible. The potential is there. He's never KO'd any champion. No. Yes, he will. Look, I'm going to re-examine my prediction on this. ShowBizz. Keep the same energy. No. I never keep the same energy. What I tend to do is, as I get more and more information, I accept those things and add them to my analysis. Okay. Let me tell you. It's just like me thinking AJ and Usyk was a close fight until AJ made these adjustments. And I'll talk about the matchup between AJ and Usyk after this. Look. Andre Ward. Did you see him on Fight Hype? Andre Ward said that the fight ain't going 12. And Andre Ward is a very smart, very sharp analyst. He was an analyst while he was fighting. Okay. Sharp. You want to talk about fighters of this era that can kind of rival Floyd Mayweather in sharpness? You know, you got people like Roy Jones Jr., you got people like Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward. If you want to think of the very, very top, Manny Pacquiao, if you want to think of the very, very sharp, when you think of sharp, right? You know, I mean, Lennox Lewis would be a part of that, but this is after that. Like very sharp guys. I mean, they're all smart, but analyst. type of decoding type of guys. Andre Ward said that this fight ain't going 12. Now, I never really saw it as a fight that would do anything but go 12. Hit the Tyson bell. Porter and Crawford, to me, is obviously going to go 12. Well, that's how I was feeling. And I felt that who are they going to give the fight to? Because I know for sure it's going to be so razor thin close, like all of Sean Porter fights. Sean Porter fights are razor thin close, and many of those you can give except for Kell Brook, many of those fights you can give to Sean Porter. People talk about Ugas. I know I do, that Ugas was robbed from the Sean Porter victory because they did not count the knockdown. That's what I keep saying. If they counted the knockdown, Ugas wins mathematically and everything. But they didn't count the knockdown. So Porter won. Okay? I think they robbed him of the knockdown, not really of the decision. But when the ref said no, the ref robbed him more so than the judges. Sean Porter versus Errol the True Spence. Sean Porter could have been given. There's many people that look at that fight and say Sean Porter won. Why? Sean Porter won more rounds. That knockdown, that 10-8. But people feel it made it closer, but Sean Porter definitely won. That's how many people feel. Okay? If you're an Errol the True Spence fan, you like, get that out of here. Okay? But that fight isn't that much different than Brian Castano versus Jamel Charlo. Except for it's a better fight and more action-packed fight. It was a better fight, Errol Spence versus Sean Porter. But the result ain't that much different, all right? I saw the fight as a draw, and I thought Porter and Spence, I thought Porter was winning. But when Spence knocked him down, I give the edge to Errol Spence. And like I said, the edge because Errol Spence didn't knock down Porter. Porter put his glove down. He got hit, rocked. If he didn't put his hand down, if he just balanced himself, Porter wins that fight. And when he put his hand down, the hand barely touched it. Barely touched it. Right? He didn't even need his hand to keep his balance. It barely touched the canvas. Right? It touched it less than when Floyd touched the canvas when Zab Judah hit him. That should have been a knockdown. Right? What say you? Bizmaster. So analysis, notwithstanding, who do you want to be undisputed 147-pound champ? I love Porter, so I want him. All love from Philly, brother. Much love to you. Who do I want? I don't. The best fighter. The best fighter, which is why I'm not mad at Yordenis Ugas beat Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence having to fight Yordenis Ugas. I want Errol Spence to fight the best one, the most dangerous guy. I'm not. After Ugas beat Manny Pacquiao, I wasn't mad that I didn't get Errol Spence versus Manny. Listen, I am more about the fight than the names. So for me, once Yordenis Ugas beat Manny, I'm like, oh, the truth is Yordenis Ugas is a steeper climb than Manny at this juncture. So yeah, I'd rather Errol Spence fight the steeper climb. Who I wanted Errol Spence to fight a long time ago, and I keep bringing that up. Now I know politics, and he ended up fighting Porter. Like always, Porter got to get his out the mud. He fight Yordenis Ugas to defend the WBC title, but Yordenis Ugas was the IBF mandatory at one point. I wanted that fight, and we're going to finally get it. All right, and it's better now than never because now Yordenis Ugas got that celebrity. He beat Manny Pacquiao, so people are like, but he was always that. Okay, so Yordenis, like I said, when I brought up the welterweights and I said they were all razor thin, I brought up Ugas. I said Ugas, Garcia, Manny Ugas, Schmugas, right? I thought Manny Pacquiao was going to whoop him though. I really did. But I just knew Manny. If he beat Keith Thurman, he was going to beat Ugas. I just knew that. Plus, with the small time window, I thought it would benefit someone experienced like Manny Pacquiao, but he just got old. Oh, let me see. Bud is chinny and Porter's a dog. Anything can happen. Yeah, but Crawford's a dog. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me tell you something about this fight. Oh my God. Look. Well said, brother. Thank you. Much love to you. Biz, I'm from the future. Caleb Plant wins. Okay, yeah. Nice. Ward knows he had a blueprint to beat pound for pound Kovalev. I mean, because he beat Kovalev, he knows all. Oh, jeez. EJ beat Porter 116, 111 on 2 cards. Take away the knockdown, EJ still wins 116, 112 on 2 cards. Rounds 2-4, not close. Okay, 8 rounds to 4, not close. Okay, so that means that whatever the judge say goes for you. Cool. And on that other card, where I guess Porter was victorious, right? Does that card matter? Either way, it's still a split decision. It was a close fight. What do you have to say? Sean can't punch. That's what people say. I think Sean can swat, but Sean accuracy, he does kind of muffles his own punches. Okay, he does. All right. But with that said, back to this comment. For me, the fight was very close. All right. When I look at that fight, the fight was close. To me, Sean Porter won more rounds. And that 10-8 made the difference. Split decision. That was a good outcome for me. So look. And I think Errol Spence deserved the victory too. So here's the tight there. Porter's being dropped in the same is the same as Floyd's, period. Yeah, but actually Floyd put his fist down even more than Porter, but altogether the same. Forget the inches, it's pretty the same. So you're right. So look, Crawford is a dog. He's a dog, bro. He is a mean, sick dog. All right, vicious. Porter said that Crawford is going to be in a world he's never been in. And that's what I keep leaning on. Porter said Crawford's going to be in a place he's never been in before. He also said Crawford wanted a PBC fighter, but I was the wrong one. He wasn't the one he wanted. Whoa. See, Porter was calling out Crawford a long time ago. What took this fight so long? Real recognized real. Porter is like, he didn't want me. I was the guy he didn't want. He would have fought anybody but me. Now look at this. And I can see that because it was Crawford saying that they were friends. All right. Porter and Kenny Porter was saying, yeah, we'll fight Crawford. Remember? They were talking more so about fighting Crawford than Crawford fighting them. All right. Because Crawford is a high risk, low reward. Okay. There's many of you in the war room that just think, Porter is a high risk, low reward. There's many of you guys in the war room who thinks that Porter isn't a pay-per-view fighter. Everybody undermines Porter. Okay. And every time you see Porter fight, it's your favorite fight, right? It's a fantastic fight, but people don't look at it like that. They look at stardom. People are about stardom, right? It's like Cardi B and Rhapsody. She must be the better rapper. Megan Thee Stallion must be a better rapper than Rhapsody. Why? Because she's more popular. That's what happens when it comes to Sean Porter. He's Rhapsody. Okay. Now, when you look at Terrence Bud Crawford's resistance, he hasn't had much. People bring up Gamboa. That's how bad this is, right? Postal. That's how bad this is. Okay. So Sean Porter is very right in he hasn't fought any resistance like me. Okay. The thing is, Terrence Crawford, in my opinion, Terrence Crawford is a dog like Porter. Now, this is my opinion. When you talk about the dogs, Errol Spence, Sean Porter, and Terrence Crawford. See, this is dog versus dog. Just like Errol Spence versus Porter was. Porter says that Crawford is the best fight for him. He doesn't think Crawford has the physical strength to stop him. Errol Spence has physical strength. I think Errol Spence's body is stronger than Terrence Crawford's. He has the physical strength to push Porter back momentarily because Porter is way strong. So he's like, once I get in his face, he's not going to be able to get me off of him. There's a lot of you in the war room that don't think Crawford fights well inside. Porter thinks that this is the best fight for him, and he always thought so. All right. Andre Ward thinks this fight ain't going 12. So here's the thing. If Terrence Crawford fights orthodox, Terrence Crawford is going to be boxing from the outside. Once he switched to southpaw, which he always does, he's going to start slugging him. Terrence Crawford can hit arguably harder than Errol Spence. I'm sorry. All he does is knock people out. Okay? So, with one punch. Okay? So, Sean Porter can get caught coming in if he's not careful. But Sean Porter isn't only going to come in. He's going to be in and out, in and out. All right? So, that's a weird matchup for Terrence Crawford. Because if Terrence Crawford want to box and be orthodox, Sean Porter's going to be going in and out, and inside he's going to get busy. So Terrence Crawford switched southpaw to fight on the inside, all right, to slug with you. Sean Porter's going in and out, in and out. Sean Porter can hit you from the guy's a great athlete. This is going to be a fantastic fight. Andre Ward saying that this is going to result in a knockout is very studious of Andre Ward because he's probably right. Hit the Tyson bell. He's probably right. He didn't say who would knock out who, but he's probably right. I never seen either one get knocked out, but I've seen both get dropped. So he's probably right. What say you? I can see Porter bringing fight to Crawford and pulling off upset and being robbed to allow Spence Crawford to be big money. Thoughts? Yeah. I can see that. If you're going to rob anybody, you're going to rob Porter. He problem with Crawford is that he tends to fight the other fighter's fighting style. I don't see it that way, which can be an issue with both getting dropped, close fight. Terrence Crawford does the same thing all the time. He boxes you until he gets the data, and then he gets wild when he knows it's time to get you. He gets completely convinced this is how to knock you out. Think about it. Kell Brook was kind of taxing his ass at first. Think about it. Kell Brook had him off balance, and even in my live stream commentary, I went back to it. And I was like, that's what I was saying. Boom, knockout. Right? Hold on. Let's see what else you guys got to say. Did somebody? He did. Flex on him. Give it to me. Flex on him. Hey, see? Woo! Feeling good. Ah! God! I'm betting on Showtime, Biz. He's a true savage. I'll probably be betting on Showtime, too. Go to busr.com/showbiz. Make that bet on your favorite fights. Let me see. Velocity matters though, Biz. Bud accurate and fast. Sean Porter is very fast and like an alligator. Okay, so that's the thing. It's hard to catch him flush. Try to punch your dog. Well, don't punch your dog. Sorry. Don't abuse your dog. But the idea is this. When you go, it's the reason why it was hard to knock out Tyson. If you go to punch, I don't know, a wild animal, all right? It's when it's hard to catch it, all right? It's very difficult to catch. Now, forget the analogy because now the animal rights people are gonna. All right, Victor has defeated you. Oh yes, I wonder how would you shoot him out before throwing him for the blood. Biz, hear me out. This fight is Sugar Ray versus Hearns. Porter may be on him like white on rice. So it's Sugar Ray. Victory. So it's when Sugar Ray decided to fight Hearns. Yeah, he was boxing punching Hearns. Yeah. The second half of that fight. After you're blowing it, son, you're blowing it. Yeah. Eric Johnson, Porter got to show new stuff. Bud comes to shine. But here's the thing. Porter's been showing new stuff. It's just that people just see him as a football player. They don't see the new stuff. That works at Porter's behalf. My thing is this. Terrence Crawford sees the new stuff. Terrence Crawford isn't going to fall for that. But the people, they see. I got to watch that movie again. I love that movie. They see Sean Porter as just a come-in pressure fighter. He hasn't been that since Danny Garcia. Hit the Tyson bell. Porter hasn't been that since Danny Garcia. He's been more Holyfield than Frazier. People don't even notice. They don't notice. They just seem that he's so explosive back and forth. They don't even notice. They don't even notice that he's boxing. They think he's slugging. People with a boxing eye, they see it. Terrence Crawford sees it. He sees it. Let me see. Rip AJ. Oh yeah, we had a 10 bell count for that one. Horrible. BS. I think this can be Leonard versus Duran 1. That's another one. That's another. Yeah. Because people are going to be very confused that Terrence Crawford isn't boxing. Yeah. They're gonna be very confused. It's just like when Leonard was slugging with fantastic. Like when Leonard was slugging with Duran, it's like, Leonard, move. And I'm going to say this: the No Mas fight, it could have been closer. It could have been more like the first fight if Duran wasn't spending so much time trying to go from 190 to 147. He ain't have no wheels, no that. I'm not going to keep repeating that. I mean, that's just should be known. All right. But people were very confused. Sugar Ray Leonard, he could have done more bouncing around, but not as much as people think. Duran would have always been on him like white on rice. Always been on him. Porter's a great sparring partner. Yeah. Ask Manny Pacquiao. So my thing is this. You got Porter who has fought. My man tried to be an asshole, but it goes in Porter's favor. You got a guy who fought Keith one time, Thurman, fought Danny Swift Garcia, fought Errol the True Spence, fought Prime Kell Brook, fought Adrian Broner, fought Devin Alexander, Paulie Malignaggi, right? Fought Yordanis Ugas, and was a sparring partner for Manny Pacquiao. Fought them all. While he's trying to be an asshole, he just gave another feather in the cap of Porter. This fight is about to be real. Like my man from Canada, you know who you are, told me, boxing trainer, told me, ring time is ring time. You cannot erase ring time. Ring time is ring time, and ring time is what makes you better. Let me see what you have to say. We've seen Porter get dropped by lesser fighters than Bud. Really? Thurman and Broner, if they can catch him, so can and Bud's killer instincts are next level. Okay. What you're saying is we've seen Porter get dropped by lesser fighters than what Bud is, not lesser fighters than Bud's been dropped by. Oh, okay. Facts. Because I don't think Thurman is as good as great of a fighter as Bud, but he may be a better welterweight because we don't know how great Bud is as a welterweight. We're gonna know now. And Broner, yeah, yep. Wait, Thurman never dropped. He never dropped Sean Porter. Broner did. Thurman hurt him, but he never dropped him. So Broner did. Okay, so Broner dropped Sean Porter. Who else dropped him? And Errol Spence. All right, but he didn't fall. Broner knocked him down. Okay, I still say Ugas knocked him down. But with that said, Mean Machine knocked down Bud. Okay, I think Porter is a better fighter than Mean Machine. So what we're saying is this is going to be an excellent fight. That's what we're saying. Okay. Who was the last person Porter TKO? Let's go to BoxRec, bro. Porter ain't TKO'd anything in a minute, bro. And I mean that's why my initial thought was I can't see this doing anything but going the distance. I haven't seen Porter TKO'd, and I ain't seen Porter TKO anybody. but my son got sick at school. Oh my goodness. Being a father, man. Y'all know. I'm trying to do my damn job. I'm just trying to do my job. Let me see. Porter, y'all. Let me see. Because really, we got to move on. We got to move on real quick. I got to give my boy AJ some love. AJ's a ShowBizz partner, by the way. If he's watching now, man, thank you so much. Andre Berto, that's who I thought. Andre Berto, man. Paulie Malignaggi before that, he beat the hell out of Paulie. Remember how he was knocking Paulie Malignaggi? I was like, God. I think that was the first time I ever seen show. No, I saw him against Devin Alexander. That's right. When he fought Paulie, I did see him against Julio Diaz. And Phil Greco. Sure did. Okay. Well, I remember seeing him against Paulie, and I was rooting for Paulie, and Sean Porter was on his. I was like, God, hold on. Can you and Black Sun do a side-by-side breakdown of old Sean Porter and Crawford fights with y'all predictions before the actual fight? That sounds beautiful. Let's do that. Kell Brook also wobbled Porter. Bud will hurt him. Yeah, Bud's going to hurt him somewhere in there. Yeah, I agree. Bud's going to hurt him. He hits too hard. He hits too. Am I the only one that says that Bud hits too hard? Bud hits too hard. Right now, when he put on that extra weight and he's fighting at his natural weight and not draining himself, at 147, he's punching hard, bro. I mean, that's what it is. But granted, if Errol the True Spence was fighting those same guys he fought, he'd knock them all out too. All right. But I'm just saying, go to busr.com/ShowBizz. Place bet on your favorite fights. Bud hits hard. It is what it is. Let me see. Mean Machine was KO'd by Bud, though. Yeah, it's not how you get knocked down, it's how you get up. I thought we were just talking about chins because Porter beat Broner, though, right? So, let me see. Let's talk about Anthony AJ Joshua. Anthony AJ Joshua is a show business partner, dude. So shout out to Anthony Joshua. If you made it this far into the live stream, Anthony Joshua really gets a kick out of this community in this channel. Hit the Tyson bell. Anthony, I heard already. You can try to. AJ, I heard already that you watched the channel, dog. You watched the channel after training and stuff like that. I already know, AJ. I already know. All right. And I'm not going to say anything bad here. You wait on the moment I'll say some stuff, so you could come get me. Try to come and get me, dog. So Anthony Joshua. All right, man. Look, I'm going to say this. AJ, it's going to be a hard time for Usyk. AJ's going to give Usyk a hard damn time. Okay. Usyk is not only that he didn't look that good at heavyweight because Papachenko's back. All right. So Usyk's going to look good. This is going to be his best. The best he looked as heavyweight is going to be against AJ. Mm-hmm. When they say that Usyk can't swat, okay, Usyk doesn't have a heavyweight punch, but did Holyfield? No. Holyfield didn't have a heavyweight. He was knocking everybody out, though. Right? Cumulative. Holyfield's better than Usyk. Yeah, that's no comparison. All right. But I'm just saying, when Holyfield came up to heavyweight, they say he didn't have a heavyweight punch, but he had a heavyweight head. Remember that? So he can absorb punches, but he didn't have a heavyweight punch, kind of like Archie Moore. But Archie Moore is knocking people out too. Okay. AJ, not the best chin in the world, but not a bad one. Look, like I said, he's been getting hit by thumpers. Dillian White, thumper. Klitschko, thumper, which I heard Usyk was embarrassing Klitschko in sparring, okay? But Klitschko is more mummy. That's why I thought AJ 1.0 versus Usyk, hard fight for AJ. 2.0, let me tell you why it's a hard fight for Usyk. Usyk would do well against the big men because the big men, their feet are planted. So Usyk can give pressure without actually punching you. He could do his Lomachenko. Pop, 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 whoa. Okay. We may go to an hour and a half. All right, because I got some other stuff to talk about. So Usyk may jump, he could give pressure with his feet, right? And could kind of wear out a heavyweight. But AJ, this bouncing AJ, this lean, mean fight machine. Hold on. Let me just put a picture on it. Let me put a picture on it. Yeah, I just got from my source, probably talking junk after what I said, to open up this boy, AJ, you look like a ballerina right here, bro. Let me show y'all. I was just about this lean, mean fighting machine. He looking like a flat out ballerina right here. Hold on real quick. Let me share this. They got my man looking like a flat out. Don't hey, take this down, AJ. If you're watching right now, take this down, bro, because I can understand it shows your muscles, but it got you looking like a ballerina, bro. Hold on. This right here got you looking like a ballerina, bro. But here's the thing, though. I mean, I understand you turning off, you know, you're turning your hip, and I see the pointed toe and all that. Like, I feel you. You look more sexy than a fighter, dog. Like, hey, y'all gotta stop sexying my man up, bro. Let him be the fighter he is. Y'all sexying him up too much. But I'm just saying, all right, let's go somewhere else. Let's go somewhere else. Hold on. So I can make my point. Bingo. All right, here we go. There you go. This lean, mean fighting machine here, this guy here, that's a problem for Usyk. That's a problem for Usyk. Okay? That's a huge problem for you. Yeah, I know y'all laughing, but come on, brother. Y'all just let me. Yeah, that's the emoji I had. That's the emoji I had, bro. When just now, I didn't even see this picture. This dude playing video games. Just hold on. Oh Lord. This right here. Oh, do y'all have another picture? Oh my God. Legs. All right. Man, let me just take this now. I'm trying to make a point. I'm trying to make a point. The lean, mean, mobile fighting machine, that's harder for, let me see. It's free to jab the like. Yeah, everybody hit the like button, please. We should have 700 people in here if everybody just hit the like. Matter of fact, hold on. Come on, man. Hit the like.
Hit the like. Your fingers over there be like, there's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Did everybody hit the like yet? Let's hit the like again.
Hit the like. Your fingers over there be like, there's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Yeah. Hold on.
Subscribe.
Hey! So look. AJ being able to bounce on his toes and move with Usyk. See, Usyk can't do all the stuff because AJ is not, his feet not going to be planted. He's going to move 6'6", reach, bam, bam, double jab, triple jab, bam, bam, feints, bam. He's going to knock Usyk ass out, and that's the black two sugars. He's going to knock his ass out. All right. And to me, and I'm going to say this, okay? It's a bad matchup for Usyk right now. I like Usyk against Fury more so than because AJ punched so hard. But I'm going to say this too. If AJ beats Usyk, if AJ knocks out Usyk, you need to put him on a pound for pound list. Yeah, tell me I'm lying. Go ahead. Spaz in the war room. If AJ knocks out Usyk, if he beats Usyk, put that boy on the pound for pound list. Put him on the pound for pound list. I was thinking 12 rounds, but now I say AJ clips him. Yeah, good timing. Put him. Am I lying or say preach? Cap or preach? 100 facts. Thank you. Put that man on the pound for pound list if he beats Usyk. Are you kidding me? No, you're right, Biz. I agree. Yes. Are you kidding me? And don't give me that heavyweight stuff. Not with this one, because I hear you. But don't give me that, not with this one. Okay? Because Elder True Spence, how many weight classes did he fight in? Is he on the pound for pound list? Teofimo Lopez. So don't give me that. AJ got the best resume in out of all heavyweights. Usyk is on the pound for pound. Here, let me just see where do they have Usyk in May? Where do they have Usyk in May? I'm still reading May magazines and everything else, y'all. Having this job, you got to be on top of your stuff, man, because y'all must be doing way too much. All right, pound for pound. They had him 4 in May. Y'all don't believe me? Y'all don't believe me? Y'all don't believe me? Usyk, 4. Huh? AJ beats Usyk just like y'all threw Teofimo Lopez up there for beating Lomachenko, which he deserved. If AJ beats Usyk, he jumps on the pound for pound list, and Usyk drops right off of it. Just like I dropped Lomachenko right. Lomachenko can't be on the pound for pound list right now, man. All right, he got beat by a guy that was way off the pound for pound list. You drop off. It's just like any great. And plus, that's just no fair for the Stratus of the world. Let me see. Let me see what we got to say. The key is going to be AJ straight right hand. Yes, Lord. High low. ShowBizz, a better way to box and television. Hit the Tyson Bear. I love when high low agrees. Facts. Thank you so much. Hey, Biz, what's going on with you? Biz, look how many gold medals and undefeated fighters AJ would have been. Yeah! Yeah! Yes! Isn't this gold medal versus gold medal too while you playing? This is a big fight. I'm calling this fight. Be here for September 25th. I'm all over this fight. And there's going to be a huge announcement from BUSR.com. BUSR.com. I see you. There's going to be we should interview BUSR. We should interview BUSR.com for this fight. But so Anthony AJ Joshua, not only do I think he beats Usyk, I think he looks good doing it. And I think it looks scary. And I think if he beats Usyk, he should be thrown in pound for pound list. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this too. I'm going to say this. And he's not the GOAT yet. He will be a GOAT if he beats Tyson Fury, if Tyson Fury gets past Wilder. Now, I'm getting a mixed bag from about Wilder versus. Let's move over to Tyson Fury versus Wilder. I'm having a mixed bag here. Wait, I was going to say something else too. Oh, this is what I want to say about hitting the like. Did you guys see the video where I said dislike this video? Did you guys see the video when I said dislike this video? ShowBizz, nothing but a new net. Thank you so much. I love it when High Low agrees with me. Anybody see that video? How many of you guys saw that video? He still lost to a regular boxer and still won. See, that's the dislike video. This guy right here, True Culture, only magnifying glass, only the losses. That dislike video, that's him. True Culture. He's bad for the culture. That's him. That's him. You need to go and watch dislike this video. You need to watch that. I'm talking about you. In that video, I'm talking about you. Now look, right. I want us to dislike this one. You want us to dislike this one too? Oh, I need you too. I need you too, my man. Let me hit you with this real quick. That comment was dumb. Look, you seen it? Now check me. Now check me out. Just like him. You want us to dislike this one too? I was saying dislike this video, right? Let me tell you why. When I ask you guys to like the video, I don't get that many likes. And I was wondering why. I even made a music video for you guys to hit the like.
Hit the like. Your fingers over here be like, there's nothing to hit the like. You know what you like.
Right? I even made a music because I'm not going to keep asking. Maybe I can entertain you guys into doing it. Still, 10,000 views, 300 likes. So I was wondering, well, are they not capable because they don't have a profile? What is it? So I asked to dislike. I got so much traction on that. When I asked to dislike, I got all the dislikes in the world. Hold on. So y'all not able to like, but you're able to dislike, and you guys are watching the videos? That let me know the spirit of the people watching. Oh, I could dislike. I never like. He gets 10,000 views. He asked me to like, play music video, everything. I never like. He asked me to dislike. Look at my man. You want us to dislike this one too? So y'all are capable of hitting that button. I was just, the joke was on you. I was just trying to see if y'all are even capable of doing it. You are capable. You can grab your finger and hit like or dislike. As easy as it is to hit the dislike, you can hit the like. And I just found out. Hit the Tyson bell. That's all that. Got him. That's all that. Oh, okay. You can hit like or dislike. I never got so much traction in my life. Oh, okay. Okay. So look. So let's talk about Tyson Gypsy King Fury versus Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. It's crazy how the minds work. Yeah, I was just trying to see psychologically where people at. Or you can watch it. You can love this podcast. You can love the community. But I refuse to let them know it. But as soon as he said dislike, I can let you know that. The hate. But we're going to change that. We're going to let the light in. Tell your mother, tell your father, tell your husband, tell your wife, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your son, tell your daughter, tell your uncle, tell your aunt, tell your niece, tell your nephew, tell your play cousin, tell your grandmother, tell your grandfather, tell your best friend, tell your girlfriend, tell your boyfriend, tell your side piece. If they're right next to you, tell them. If you're away from you, text them. If they're no longer anymore, look at this guy and say, I love you. Hit the Tyson bell. All right. AJ Johnson, we love you. We call them haters, Biz. Love the unbiased views. Thank you so much, Tyson Bell. I only ever hit the yes, sir. Yes, sir. So look, let's talk about Tyson Gypsy King Fury. All right. Versus Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Listen. You have sparring partners of Tyson Fury. A sparring partner in particular, saying that Tyson Fury is going to knock out Wilder the way he knocked out Wilder before. All right. So it's going to be easy work. Okay. He said that Tyson Fury is different than every other heavyweight in the world. He said he could put pressure on you without effort. That's scary. It is. He said he punches from strange angles. He said he punches as hard as anybody who is 6'9", 19 stone, who can put that much weight behind their punches. He said he hits you and it hurts. It's heavy. No matter what Deontay Wilder says, he was rocked. He was buzzed. Okay. Then Eric Molina said Deontay Wilder is going to knock out Tyson Fury in either round 6, 7, or 8. We're split right down the middle with this one. The reason why Eric Molina said that Deontay Wilder is going to knock out Fury, he said he is doing things that he hasn't been doing with Malik Scott. He also said that the body work that Deontay Wilder has been showing, okay, the body work he's been showing is going to discourage Fury's footwork and movement. That's what he said. What say you? What say you? What say you? What say you? If I dislike the videos, I wouldn't be here. Why not? Oh, right. So hit the like. Real recognize, real Biz, you wearing the whole armor of God. Keep fighting with love. Thank you so much, brother. Sure, I agree, Biz. That's what I hear both sparring partners saying, we are getting to war. Oh yeah, I think the body work is a key factor. Wilder versus AJ 2022. Well, you know, if you listen to Black Sun, that's what Black Sun wants Wilder to win because he wants Wilder versus AJ. If Wilder wins, I don't think we get AJ versus Wilder. They just can't make that fight. So, as far as this matchup, how many of you feel that Wilder is going to resort back to his old ways? He learned all these things, but he's not going to believe in it once Tyson Fury is in front of him. How many of you guys believe that? That no matter what, he's going to resort back to what he's comfortable doing. He's been practicing it, but he has not implied it in enough fights. He hasn't applied it in any fights at all. So he's going to resort in his old ways. I do. I think Wilder's going to win. Wilder is a wild card. Anything can happen. Facts. Back to the old. I don't think he will. Yeah, because I've seen him do it in the videos. Right, I've seen him do it in the videos. When Wilder goes to the body in the videos, it looks like I'm defending myself. Like, when Wilder goes to the body in the videos, he looks off balance. It doesn't look natural. All right. So look, I think Wilder goes back to old Wilder. But I keep saying this, or at least I've said this once before. same old Wilder isn't bad. Same old Wilder can beat Fury. Yeah, I said it. Same old Wilder can beat Fury. The difference between me and a lot of you is I don't think Wilder versus Fury 2 was Wilder. That's not the same old Wilder. Same old Wilder is Wilder Fury 1 and Wilder whatever. I think that Wilder can beat Fury. I think that can beat him because he's that wild card, like my man was saying. But I think Fury is a better fighter, so I got Fury winning the fight. All this other stuff that Wilder is doing, I love seeing. It impresses me because it shows that Wilder is willing to do whatever it takes to win instead of just complain about metal hand pieces and stuff like that. Okay, because if that was the truth, he wouldn't be fighting the fight anyway, especially once again with the Nevada State Commission, same stuff. JD's is still with him, just all the same shit. He wouldn't have that. All right, if he really thought that Tyson Fury almost murdered him and dented his skull is fractured forever, and if he gets hit there in the soft spot again, he'd probably be knocked out and his life would change dramatically. If that was the case, I don't think he would take that type of, he won't do that. I mean, who would? I think you would take that person to court, and because you have all of this for sure evidence. All right. I think this sells the fight, but what they're preparing for is Tyson Fury. Okay. That's why they're doing all these other things. At least Malik Scott is pushing those things, and Wilder being willing to practice those things with energy means that he believes in those things. So that is impressive to me. But I think when the fight happens, I think it's going to be same old Wilder. But I think same old Wilder is a good fighter. Oh, let me see. Not a good technical fighter, but he is huge resistance for sure. I mean, 10-time defending WBC champion. The real question is, who is better at making adjustments in the fight, Wilder Fury? That person wins, in my opinion. Okay, good point. In my opinion, I think Wilder is a bigger bag than he was fighting for the WBC belt. The first, I think Wilder in a bigger bag than he was fighting for the WBC belt the first time. Yeah, Wilder was, his ego was too big. Wilder didn't think it would take much to knock out Fury. Look, let me tell you something. Wilder believed himself. That speak it, believe it, achieve it is real. Wilder is a spiritual guy. Wilder didn't think anybody could beat him. He didn't think anybody can beat him. That's why he must have cheated. He didn't think anybody could beat him. Is Fury entitled to one more rematch if Wilder wins? No, it's not written in the contract. No. And I don't want to see it. I'm done. Honestly, I barely want to see this fight. Okay. I'll watch it because I love boxing. All right. But I wanted Fury versus AJ, a fight I haven't seen. I like AJ versus Usyk more because I just haven't seen it. So another fight, please no. How does one dislike truth? I hit the like. Why would you shoot a man before throwing him from the plane? Agree. But please share origin. You talking about Batman, the third Batman with Bane? That's who says it. Let me see. ShowBizz, the next boxing voice of YouTube TV. My man. I hit the like every time. Biz got to support the community. Yeah, no more fights. Yeah. AJ versus Usyk. And it's also a bigger fight. You're absolutely right, BK. It's also a bigger fight. Did I say the G? A bigger fight. I think I said bigger fight. A bigger fight. So yeah. Wait, good morning. Having a blessed day, everyone. Much love to you. My man, Finkel. He has giraffe proportions, shaky legs, come with the territory. Look. The only question is, will Tyson Fury underestimate Wilder? And I know what's coming out of the camp. What's coming out of the camp is that Tyson Fury is extremely motivated. He's extremely this. He's extremely that. John Fury, Tyson Fury's father, what he's reporting is, the mindset of Fury is where we need him to be, and he's going to beat Wilder even sooner. All right. Now, John Fury is the same one who said that Fury was going to knock out Wilder the second fight, but that's his son. Okay. But I've heard him be overcritical of his son, so I don't really know how to take it. And those guys, man, it's hard for me to believe in. I'm sorry. Okay. But with that said, yeah, we'll have to see a night of the fight. But you're seeing more out of Wilder but maybe that's by design. Fury is very quiet, and he said he was going to be. He was going to shut down his social media. So we'll see. What say you? AJ boxing, we fight this Saturday. Let's go, my man. My man. I find it. Wait, why you say we? I find it hard to believe them two sometimes. I don't. Yeah, I know. AJ. Oh, are you with? See, you're another. You one of those guys, man. You with team? Tell AJ to come on. Tell AJ to bring his ass. Okay, AJ. Stop sending your cronies. Come on over here. Where you at? I'll send a link. Talk. If you're gonna be a show business, be a show business. Hold on. Biz, why do you think AJ versus Usyk is bigger? I'll tell you. ShowBizz, Hook almost killed me. Man strength. You're so funny. Why do I think it's bigger? 2 gold medalists. Where the fight is happening, it's not bigger in the States, but where it's happening, right? More ticket sales is just bigger. All right, more ticket sales, more view count, all those things. Both of those guys, just huge stars there. But here's the thing: AJ is the biggest star, right? So AJ himself, him fighting in the UK, him fighting over there, he's just a mega star. But then when you add the undefeated pound for pound Usyk to it, 2 gold medalists, that's huge. If you are of and from the States, we are so cocky and self-centered that we just think, hey man, it's not that big over here. So, but here's the thing: Tyson Fury versus Wilder isn't that big. They're trying, but it's not that big. Okay, it was never that big. Never. This is probably the biggest it's been because of the whole cheating thing, right? The whole controversy. But it's still not that because you've seen it 3 times. The second fight doesn't make for a big enough argument to watch the third one. People aren't that interested, right? But we're gonna do our best here, right? But with that said, AJ versus Usyk is a better fight. It's more intriguing. It's a more intriguing fight. Hit the Tyson bit. You say it most times. Victory makes a comment. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. 2 times gold medal, undisputed 1 time, all that. Yeah, all those things. There you go, BK. I was going to say something. Let's switch topics real quick before I go. I saw Don't Breathe 2. Don't watch it. If you've seen it, I'm sorry. That movie sucks. It sucks. Don't watch it. Okay? Don't you watch that movie. I just want to throw that out there. I saw Don't Breathe, and my God, Don't Breathe 2, and that movie sucks. That movie sucks. If you've seen it, I'm sorry. It was trash. Complete trash. Don't watch that movie. Complete trash. All right. So look, hey, thank you guys for showing up to ShowBizz The Morning Podcast. I should have another one tomorrow. I will have another one tomorrow. I'm not sure the next time I do a Throw the Hook. I'm probably going to do Throw the Hook Thursdays this Thursday. But I'll let you guys know. Hilarious. ShowBizz the Adult. Let me know in the comments what you guys want me to cover more tomorrow. I think we have to talk a little bit more AJ and Usyk, a lot more AJ and Usyk. And AJ, wherever you are, hit my DMs or something like that. You be sending out you like Soundwave. You be sending out your tapes, eject, but you need to come on. I hit you with the link, and you can speak to the people here in the war room. I'm out. Huh.